Hi and welcome to Matt's Music. In today's episode I'm going to be going through some albums that I've been listening to this week and really enjoyed, and I wanted to share them with you because I think it's fun sometimes to share that with other people because they might get some inspiration, maybe things to pull out of the shelf and give a spin. So first up we've got the classic Thin Lizzy album, Jailbreak. So obviously got Jailbreak on there, The Boys Are Back in Town, all sorts of really good stuff on there. Cowboy song, Running Back, Angel from the Coast. Came out in 1976, absolutely brilliant album. It's a good one. I stuck that on the way to work and listened to it on my portable headphones, portable CD player and headphones, and brightens up the morning commute no end. A little bit of Thin Lizzy, so that's Jailbreak. This next one, the Doobie Brothers. I found this in a charity shop not that long ago, it's got Listen to the Music, Taking It to the Streets, Rocking Down the Highway, Without You, Little Darling, You Belong to Me, Minute by Minute. I mean, just all the good stuff on there, really. It's a best of compilation. Haven't got any of their actual albums yet, but this was something I picked up for probably 50p or a pound or something, and I've already had tremendous fun listening to that one. So, bit of Doobie Brothers. Very happy with that. Bit of a change of pace now. This absolutely wonderful album from PJ Harvey. This is Tales from the City, Tales from the Sea. This came out, I suppose, in the late 90s, didn't it? Oh, just on the 2000s. So just into the turn of the new millennium. Won a Mercury Prize, I believe. This one. It's a really good album. It sort of ranges from very sort of melancholy and sort of almost grungy and kind of rocky. It's had brilliant songwriting and brilliant voice, and the musicians on there are wonderful as well. What I particularly like about this one is that the little booklet inside it. There's all the photos from the recording sessions of making the album, which I think is really cool. I think that's just a really nice touch. So you can be sort of thumbing through it as you're listening, and sort of almost be there in the recording studio with them while they're laying the tracks down. So I thought that was absolutely amazing. Brilliant album. Next one, the Dickies, Dawn of the Dickies. This one, I believe this is their second album, maybe third album, possibly second album, I can't remember now. Came out in the late 70s, 1979. Where did his eye go? Fan Mail, Infidel Zombie, I'm a Cholo, Nights in White Satin, all sorts of good stuff. I'm stuck in a pagoda with Trisha Toyota. I mean, brilliant stuff. The Dickies are a fun band. Really like their stuff. This is the only album I've got of theirs so far, but I am on the lookout for some of the rest of their collection. Still going to this day, I think, and still touring and making music. So that's good to see. Gigantor obviously is on there. Bowling with Bedrock Barney. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, excellent. Really fun. Good punk album. Like that a lot. Another complete change of pace, sort of in the other direction. This is Epicon, Globus, and this is a strange album. This is kind of like, it's very epic. There's like a full choir in there. There's orchestral stuff on there. Bit of sort of like more poppy music. There's a little bit of rap that sneaks in from time to time. It's sort of based on almost like movie, big cinematic type soundtrack almost style to it. Very rangy, sort of neoclassical in a lot of parts. Helped out a lot by the orchestra and by the amazing choir that they've got singing on it. Really sort of dramatic, big sounding, beautifully sort of sculptural and wide, sprawling and interesting album. Totally different. I put that one, I think, actually on pretty much directly after Dawn of the Dickies. I was like, cool. It's a different headspace to get into. But if you haven't checked out Globus Epicon, it's very interesting album. Next up, Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds. This is their debut self-titled album. This came out in, does it say? It was the mid-2000s, wasn't it? I would imagine. Does it say on the actual disc itself? A bit late to the party. I was a big Oasis fan. 2011, there we go. Big Oasis fan, but hadn't really got around to High Flying Birds, and recently picked up this. And sort of gave it a spin, and I really like it. It's got Noel's sort of brilliant vocals on it. Some really good songs actually. I don't know who wrote them, whether or not. I suppose Noel would have written them, wouldn't he? And really great, good sounding band, proper good rock band. It's sort of it's quite Oasis-y in parts. In terms of the song structures, but it doesn't sound like an Oasis album, if that makes sense. Like it's their own spin, the High Flying Birds, on what to do with Noel Gallagher songs, and I really enjoyed it. Everybody's on the Run, Dream On, If I Had a Gun, all sorts of interesting stuff on there, and it was fun to get into that. I also bought a Liam Gallagher album recently the other day as well, which I haven't tried out yet. That's on my list of things to play. But yeah, if you haven't checked that out, I highly recommend it. Next up, a bit of hair metal fun from Poison, Flesh and Blood. I think this must have been their sort of biggest selling album, I would imagine. This was sort of huge at the time, kind of early 90s. 1990 on the nose. I mean, you just look at the haircuts, and you know everything. You know exactly what you're getting into. It's loud, it's brash, it's raucous, it's fun, it's kind of crude, rude, loud, mad, bad, and dangerous to know, and it's excellent. I love that sort of music, and really entertaining album. If you want to crank the volume up and just sort of thrash away and headbang and throw your hair around, which is not something that I've been able to do for many years, but Poison, Flesh and Blood is always a good one to go for. And then Stone Roses, Turns into Stone. Again, this is a compilation album. This is one that it's been out a while, I think now. Probably sort of been out 20 years, I would think. When did this come out? 30 years, 1992. But nevertheless, it's got a lot of the stuff you'd want on there. Obviously, it's got Fool's Gold on there. But it's also got Elephant Stone, The Hardest Thing in the World, Mercy Paradise, Standing Here, Where Angels Play, Simone, What the World is Waiting For, One Love, etc, etc. So really good. And this one, I can't remember where I bought it from now, but unfortunately this one I'm going to have to look for a different copy eventually, because somebody has spilt something onto the booklet and it is now just a hard solid piece of cardboard. It's all stuck together. I can't even open it. I don't want to because it'll tear apart. But yeah, so a bit of Stone Roses. Absolutely brilliant album, and really love Stone Roses and Ian Brown and all the work he's done since then as well. I actually met him once. I went to a gig of his solo stuff at the Cambridge Corn Exchange, and then with a few mates, we ended up going out to a local club afterwards, and he was there, which is brilliant. So I got a little time to talk to him. But he was obviously being mobbed by everybody at the same time, so didn't get to spend a lot of time, but did actually get to shake his hand and say hello, and I appreciated not only just the gig, which was awesome, but the music he's done over the years. So that's it. That's the stuff that I've been really enjoying this week. Let me know down in the comments below what you have been hearing and playing this week, and what has floated your boat, and any recommendations that you think I should check out. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe. The channel is going tremendously well. It's been up just over a week now. This is day 8, and I'm on 75 subscribers already, which is tremendous. I'm closing in on that 100 subscribers. So if you want to help me reach that goal and click the subscribe button, I would be eternally grateful, and I will reward you by putting up another video later on. So watch out for that one. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. Cheers.